Putri, Afandy from 10 Cambridge.
We rely 95% of our food supply on soil. Did you know that? Yet a third of it has already degraded. This is exactly what Gadjah Mada University tried to tell us in their 2020 article, in which Hudoyo, Indonesia's former General Director of Watershed and Forest Rehabilitation, stated that in Indonesia alone, there are around 14 million hectares of land in critical condition due to soil degradation. This degradation is caused by two main factors. It is caused by both chemical and biological factors. And this includes the overuse of fertilizers and the loss of biodiversity in our soil. But wait, there is one specific reason that caught my full attention: the unsustainable expansion of industrial lands. Does that sound familiar? For years, we have been bombarded with words such as sustainability, eco-friendly, and green energy. But who would have thought that it is affecting our food? This very problem leads me to my topic today. Ladies and gentlemen, if the earth can't feed us, who will? Let's think about it for a second. Everything we do, walking, talking, singing, or maybe your favorite yoga pose, that also requires energy. And as humans, we get that energy from the food that we eat. I'm sure that this is common knowledge by now. Can we agree on that? But the unsustainable expansion of industrial lands is affecting our food negatively. Not so common knowledge now, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the side effects of depleting crop sources due to soil degradation, shall we? 1. Rising prices and food shortages. You won't be able to cook your favorite meal without paying twice the price for the same amount of ingredients. 2. This threatens long-term food security. It's not only about today's harvest, it's about tomorrow's survival. And last but not least, farmer income declines. This is enough proof to show that soil degradation doesn't only kill our ecosystem, it also kills livelihood. And this comes with a plethora of even worse side effects, such as migration, poverty, and the loss of rural livelihood. But with all the scary things aside, all hope is not lost. Our government has been taking action to prevent further soil degradation that will slowly starve our future generations. From the aspect of laws and regulation, there will be spatial planning, where a land is divided for appropriate use. But most importantly, local communities are involved in the planning process. From the Ministry of Forestry, there has been efforts such as reforestation, social forestry, the rehabilitation of degraded lands, and of course, the prevention of forest fires. They also set up incentives to encourage farmers to adopt organic and sustainable farming practices. How about the involvement of local institutes and communities? They are actively increasing awareness. They provide training on how to conserve our ecosystem. And they're strengthening their position so they can support farmers to do sustainable agriculture practices. Ladies and gentlemen, in this modern era, we are witnessing the change in agriculture. But let's bear in mind that their efforts won't be fruitful if we don't stand up together and participate. From nature, we are born, and to nature, we will all return. That is one of the quotes I often hear growing up. And it is true. Nature has fed us since we were little. Now let's do our part in saving it. Because ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. A nation can rise tall, but not on an empty soil. I'm Syifa, Alizah, your speaker for today. Stay Team Nature.